Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. We've got a first look here at a game that came out for the Nintendo Switch over this weekend called Railway Empire. Now this game came out on Friday, June 19th, and it had both physical and digital releases. So we got a hold of the digital one. We were very interested in this. We big fans of trains, obviously with Lego trains and that sort of thing, but just trains in general. So it's a pretty good looking game. It started its life, I believe, on the PC. It's come to other consoles, and it's only now coming to the Switch. So it's kind of trickled down as games sometimes do. I will say a few things up front here, kind of going into the game and sort of exploring the website and that sort of thing. I was a little intimidated by the pictures I was seeing of the UI and the layout. It seemed a bit like overwhelming, the amount of information that was going to be presented, and I was just kind of thinking like am I going to be able to do this right? Like, it seems like so much to track.
Progress is.
But yeah, so this is the sort of thing I'm talking about. There's a lot going on here, and when I see a page like this, I'm like, what am I supposed to look at? What are the important parts? What are the key takeaways I'm supposed to be paying attention to? And the game does try to walk you through some of that, but I feel like there could be more, because there's times, even with the walkthroughs, that I would get lost. I wasn't sure what I was supposed to be paying attention to, or I'd want to do something specific, and I'd know the thing that I'd want to do. I just didn't know how to do it, given the menu commands and what I was seeing and that sort of thing. So that is a little bit of a hurdle. I'm going to click continue playing here. I'm going to keep kind of chatting over this. This is the map of sort of the game that I was in already. You can see I've connected a few towns, and you can connect it to these farms that have resources and that sort of thing. We can cycle through the trains. There is a way, let's see, I can center in on the train. You can ride along. So you can, hopefully you can kind of get a sense of what I mean here. The ride along is fun. It's definitely low res, and I'm playing this on the RTV screen, so the Switch is docked, so it's kind of in its like slightly higher power mode. You can switch sides. You can look at from the front, from the cow catcher. That's looking backwards. And you can toot the horn, the whistle. So yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to share that as I was kind of talking through this. So yeah, I even kind of lost track where I say. So the interface. That being said, I will say this is the sort of game that rewards patience and persistence, and so it was definitely, there were sort of these hurdles, and there's a slightly higher barrier to entry, I think, for the average player. I was surprised. I was curious to see if how interested the kids were gonna be into it, and the kids in our family. And there's varying levels of interest. Our youngest kind of sat along and looked at it for a little bit, and then she actually went and got the Lego trains out and started playing. So it sparked some of her imagination, but she was not really interested in playing. She's about 6. And then some of our older kids in like the 8-10 range definitely wanted to spend some more time with the game, exploring, trying to understand. And the kids came back to it, so I think that says there's something interesting and appealing to it. They asked if they could play it another time, like later in the day. So yeah, so it rewards sort of pushing through. So I guess it comes down to would I recommend it? I think based on the amount of time that we've played it thus far, it's hard to give like a solid recommendation on something like that, and we'll definitely try to do some more videos. would I recommend it to people? I would say yes. Like if you're interested in sim type games, simulation type games, there's definitely strategy to it. There's lots of management, organization. It's like it definitely falls in that sort of like tycoon category where you're building the tracks and connecting the things, but you're also managing. You're managing a system as a whole. So you're managing the railroad, you're managing the company. Let me see if I can take you to some of those. So here's the task list. Let's see, cities and buildings. So you can kind of get a sense for, there's a lot going on. There's a lot to look at. And if you don't know what to look at, it could definitely get overwhelming. So X shifts into another mode. So you can look, oops. So this is what I'm talking about in terms of being a little hard to control interface wise. So yeah, there's, again, lots of information here. Where do I look? What is this page trying to tell me? How am I supposed to use it? Maybe the game gets better at explaining that down the road. And again, we'll come back and we'll do some more videos and stuff. But there's a lot here. And sorry, I'm sort of going down a tangent here. But what I was saying is, like, if you're interested in sim type games, I would recommend it. At $40, this game has been out since, I think it launched on PC in 2018. So it's a few years old now. $40, at least in the short time I've played it, feels like a little bit of a hard pill to swallow. Definitely, if it's on sale, 10 or 20 bucks, I feel like that's kind of more like peak value range. And in my experience with the game thus far, it's a nice, fun, casual. You can play it a little bit, apply some strategy, let it run, and then move on to something else, and then come back to it. And so it's a neat game. I'm excited to dig in more. I'm excited to kind of explore new areas, explore some of the DLC. And like I said, our family, I think we're slightly inclined to like a game like this. And what I mean by that is we like building, we like Lego, Minecraft. We like trains just in general, and so I think we're definitely more inclined to dive in and dig it, and maybe we're the ideal audience for this. So yeah, anyways, that's our quick introduction to the game and our first impressions, and we'll do some more videos. Definitely, if you have questions, and leave us a note in the comments below. Definitely hit the like button if you found this interesting. That really helps us a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already to come back for more content. We're trying to produce content pretty regularly across a wide range of topics and stuff. And again, we'll do more on Railway Empire in the near future. So thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.